Hey everyone, my name is Elias, and in this video I'm gonna show to you how to run the code of our Science Scraper agent by yourselves, completely from scratch if you have nothing installed. First of all, you need an IDE. You just create a new project. Now open that folder, and in that folder you go into the terminal and you write git clone and then the link to the repository, which is this link. So git clone that, you press enter, it is cloning. Now that it is cloned, you write cd and then quantifying the value of variant aging. So you go into that directory. Now the first step to install it is you have to get a package manager called UV. And for that you can just look on our the README of the GitHub page. It's like the same link you used to clone the GitHub, and there's a link to UV. So you go over there, and here they explain how to install UV. Like you run this command here, and then you should have UV. In here, you now write UV init. And the thing is that all the packages, everything is already installed. It's not already installed, but it's like specified in the PyProject TOML. So like if you put uv.init, it's the same as if you would install the requirement.txt. So you go uv init. Now you get an error, so you don't do uv init. You make uv sync. Yeah, uv sync was the right one. I'm sorry, not uv init. Go source, and then .venv bin activate. You also need to create a .env file. So you write code.env. Like I created an env.example file. So you have to get an API key from Nebulous. You can again go to our GitHub. So here there are again links that you can use. So Nebulous, oops, I spelled it wrong, and also Bright Data. So Bright Data, you get an API key, a web unblocker key, and Nebulous, you also get an API key. Actually, I think in Nebulous you can just log in and have €2 for free. You then put the keys in the same structure as I had it here into this file. Okay, so I now created my own env file with those two API keys, and now we can start running everything. So what you do, you can look into the source file folder, agent folder. This is where all the magic happens. This is where all the important functions are. I also made another video where I explain this. But the two important the important functions are agent.py and paywalled PDF ingester. Like paywalled PDF ingester is for papers that can't be that are paywalled, so they can't be legally downloaded programmatically. The agent file runs everything by itself. Without any human interaction, and it actually also collects a list of files that it can't access for you to download and later ingest in the paywalled PDF ingester. So if you go into the agent.py file, you can scroll down. If we test, then it's going to run this code here. So we're going to see, we're going to check for cardiovascular disease, the connection between cardiovascular disease and ovarian aging. We're going to check for maximally after 10 metrics, it's going to stop. If it finds 10 metrics, it's going to maximally look at 50 papers and maximally do 30 queries. And then you do uv run agent.py src/agent/agent.py. And now you run it. It's the first time when you install everything, it takes a bit longer. Like I had it run for more than 5 hours. So you can really have it run a long time with if you increase those metrics up here. So you say, I don't only want 10 metrics, I want way more, I want 100. You don't say I only want to look at 50 papers, I want to look at 500. Or you can also do the way I have it here, go through all diseases with a list of diseases, and then it just loops over them in a for loop for each disease, looks at 300 papers, and now you see it's starting. It's created a query, it starts checking papers, You see, for example, the first paper is relevant. It tried to check if it's open access. It's not open access, so it saved it for later processing. Then I checked another one, also paywalled. Then I checked another one. This one is relevant, and it is not paywalled. So right now it's downloading the paper. Let's see. Yes, you see. It extracted the markdown, 6,000 characters. Now it extracted the metadata. So this paper apparently has 12 studies with 18,000 participants. So by now, it downloaded completely by itself. It found the queries, it downloaded the paper, it extracted some metadata. Now it's evaluating the robust criteria, which is some extra criteria like how well, like how high quality the study is. And it's just going to keep going. It's going to start extracting metrics and put them into this CSV that it already created here, menopause risk metrics. And this is, you can see here, it gave it a quality score of 10 and a risk score of unclear. And it extracted metrics. You can see the CSV is filling. So the agent is working. And now it will just keep going. It will look at more papers, download more papers. And yeah, this is how you run that. I'm going to just stop it now because we don't need to look it further. If you want to run the paywalled PDF ingester, so for the paywalled PDFs, you have to specify the exact path to the files down here. For example, if you do testing, let's say I set testing to true, and I want to look at this folder. Let's see if it exists. Test PDF/CVD, test PDFs/CVD contains 2 PDFs. Here, for example, this one. And now let's just start him. You do the same, uv run, but now instead of agent.py, paywalled, wait. Yeah, again, source/agent/paywalled PDF ingester.py. You run it, and it will again take a while, but then it starts up and it will keep going through this paper. It will first extract the markdown from this paper, then so you see it started, it found the 2 papers, it starts processing, it will extract the markdown, the tables, everything. Then you have an agent find the DOI of this paper, because we now only have the PDF, not the DOI. Then it will call the PubMed API, extract the metadata, and then again do the other steps. So extract the extra metadata that is not found in PubMed, give it a robust score. Here you see it already extracted 10 studies with this amount of participants. We can look if this is true. Okay, you can check it if you want, but I'm quite sure it's true. And now it's giving you a robust score. Then it's going to keep extracting metrics again and put the metrics in exactly the same CSV as we had before. And this way you can collect the beautiful giant CSV as we did with, in total, 584 entries. Yeah, okay. This is how you run the code. Bye-bye. Oh, you see, it gave a robust score.